Okay, hello everyone. So I'm recording another video, and today's date of birth will be the 6th of August 1993. And basically, like this will be a very interesting one. So why is that? So if you watched my previous video, like right, I was doing the birth chart of his wife, like the wife of this person, the chart that I'm looking at, and you'll be surprised how similar they are, right? So I was actually really surprised too. So if we're going to be looking, I guess I'm just going to say a few words, right? What is karmic numerology and what are we going to be doing today? So karmic numerology is the combination of 22 energies that for every single person can be located in different parts of the matrix, right? And it can be different combinations for every single one, right? And this method believes that we had our past lives. And according to our past lives, for this life, we choose certain lessons, right? So these energies are like the one that at the very bottom ones, those are like our negative scenarios. Those are our past life experiences that we had not just one lifetime, but it was like a few lifetimes, and we were trying to learn one lesson, but somehow something was happening and we didn't learn it. So for this life, we're choosing this lesson again. So first, these energies may be like in a negative scenario, right? So every single energy can be in the minus or in the plus position. So while I describe it and you feel like you're in the plus position, that's perfect because like you can, even in the plus position, you can be opening up more and more, right? If you're in minus position, it only means that there is some qualities or like that you still need to develop, right? Or some actions that you need to start doing. But every single energy can be in a plus position. And it can be, like I said, it can be like widening more and more. So it can be like in a super plus position, right? So yes, those are like our like most difficult energies, like most negative scenarios that we have for these energies. These three energies are our resource energy. So if these energies are in plus, they will influence the whole matrix. So everything else will be easier. It will be easier for us to open up our talents. It will be easier for us, like to start making the money, right? So those are like our karmic financial energies. And it will be easier for us to get rid of those karmic scenarios. And it will be easier to start working on our personal mission and like our social mission. And if we're going to be looking at this specific metrics, right? Why I say it was like super interesting, because his wife's matrix is almost the same, like so, like really, really close to this. Okay, let me adjust the video a little bit. So if we're going to look the same karmic, like the same negative scenarios, like it's absolutely the same program. For the resources, it's like this same program. I mean, like the position of the energy is a little bit different, right? So his main resource is like not the 15th, but like the 6th the energy. And like the talents, of course, are different, but even the money energies are some of the money energies are similar. And the spiritual mission, like the one that we have like usually it will open up after we're 60 years old. The spiritual mission is the same. So the spiritual mission can be like in one of the seventh chakra. And in this case, like for both of them, it's on the third eye chakra, right? Which is actually, first of all, like to have a mission over here, like it's not the very often scenario, right? But like to have for both of them the same past lives and the same like spiritual mission, right? It's like really interesting. So what are we gonna say about this person? I mean, like some of the scenarios, of course, like similar, but at the same time, if we're gonna look at the talents, if we're gonna look at the mission, like the personal mission and like the social mission, they're of course like a little bit different. And I guess we're gonna start with the same, right? We're gonna look at this negative scenario, and I'm not gonna say a lot about this karmic program because I mentioned about this karmic program in the video where I was saying about 15th of October, right? So there's more information there. But like if we're gonna be saying like only a few words, yes, this is the past life of the magician, right? The magician who didn't use his knowledge, who didn't use his abilities. And instead of like sharing the knowledge, he decided to close up the knowledge, not to share everything, right? Not to use his magic abilities to help somebody, but he decided to be by himself. So the lesson of these energies, I mean, like there's an energy of magic and the energy of the wisdom twice. So the lesson for these energies is basically to start sharing the knowledge, to start trusting the intuition, and to start trusting the people, because only if you trust the people, you can share your insights, right? Or you can basically go and realize your potential. And for this particular person, I actually look at I also do the chakra numerology. So it's basically when you can see what was the percentage of each chakra on the moment of your birth. I mean, like right now, it can change a lot, right? Especially for the high chakras, they're like really easy to work on them, right? So in 2 weeks, for example, for the throat chakra, right? In 2 weeks, if you're gonna be like singing songs or doing public speaking, it will definitely, will grow the potential. But if we're gonna be looking at the moment of the birth of the person, so the highest potential chakra is like the first one, right? And the first one, like if we're gonna be looking at these energies, the first chakra is responsible for how the person can feel the stability, right? How basically he can uh, feel the support of his generation, and how is basically he's like either feeling that the universe is taking care of him, or he's feeling that the world is not safe place. And for this particular person, on the moment of birth, like his chakra was like out of 100%, it was like completely 100% full. What does it mean? If this chakra is like so full, it can be in a blockage. And if we're going to be looking at the talents and the other energies, he's like the lowest chakra on the moment of birth was exactly the throat chakra. And why that? Because the mission for this person is basically to become famous. And to become famous, to show his personality, it's super important to speak, right? To speak for himself, to show whatever he wants to show to the other people, right? And not to pretend to be somebody else, right? But like showing who he really are. So it's definitely like important, like not to become famous, and this person will become famous, right? It's all over like the 17th energy in the talents, in the finances, and in the mission, like is basically saying that the person will be famous. But how famous he will be, it only depends on him. So he can start showing himself like for a few people like right now, right? But if he's going to be working on that, he will be like showing, and most of the important, he will be accepting his personality. He's not going to be afraid of somebody's opinion. He's not going to be afraid that people will be judging him. And this person may experience that because, the very bottom and like the very bottom chakra was like completely full, right? It's like 100%, like the potential of this chakra. So if it's blocked, the person is like feeling that the universe is the unsafe place. I'm not going to show myself like how I really are. I'm just going to stay inside of myself. I'm not going to share with anybody. And well, he's not going to be going and trying to realize his potential. And for this person, it's basically his mission to start realizing his potential. Because if he's going to be unpacking that potential of the first chakra, just like imagine what he can do. It's like I cannot even imagine this is the huge potential. So the person can be like making really huge projects. And if we're going to be looking at this energy here, like in his talents, he have the seventh energy. And this is the energy about like reaching the goals really fast. So whatever he's gonna be putting his mind towards something, and it's like super important to have a goal, right? That you want to reach, and like doing steps towards the goal. And the goal should definitely be a big one. Not just no, I'm not gonna compare to something, but it should be definitely a big goal. And this person should be like putting his focus of attention and like moving towards this goal. And this it will be unpacking the potential of his first chakra, right? Because otherwise he's gonna be like he will be afraid of any movement, afraid of any actions, like whatever he's gonna be like trying to do, he will be like sabotaging everything, right? There will be like procrastination starting, or inner aggression will be rising up, just because this person has like a huge potential that he needs to realize. And if he's not going to realize this potential, well, nobody will be happy, right? Especially this person. So what I wanted to say, right? So we know the lessons for these programs. And for this one, like for his main resources, the sixth energy is the energy of the inner harmony, inner beauty, and the harmonic relationship. So this person basically knows how to build harmonic relationship. I mean, like he's trying to this is basically his resource for this life. If in the past lives he was by himself, he was not communicating with others, he may leave the family and become a monk, right? So with this program, there was like a lot of past life regressions where the person just decided to stay away from everybody, right? And this life, the person, like his resource is communicating with others. More he's gonna be like in a harmonious relationship, right? Not to hide it from anybody and like not doubting like if I should be communicating with the person or if not. So in the minus position of this energy, like the person will be not sure if he's gonna be doing this or that. So it will be like kind of like one day he's gonna be thinking about one, the second day he's gonna be thinking about something else. He will be comparing himself like that somebody else is better than him, right? In the minus position, right? Because in the plus position it will be nothing like that. So the person can create a harmonious relationship, and like that he can feel like that inner harmony, and he can share this inner harmony with everybody else. So, and super important for this person to open up his like throat chakra, right? And according to this program, if before he was quiet, not sharing the knowledge, this lifetime, at least with his significant other, right, with his partner, he should be definitely talking about what he's really feeling, right? If he's not agree with something, it's definitely important to tell about it. Of course, like not in the aggressive way, right? But like it's more like in the from like um the right conversation. But it's really important to start speaking up, or like speak up at least with one person, share your insights, share your thoughts, or like share your plans, right? At least with one person with whom you know that the person will be supporting your plans. But if you're going to be like start talking, start showing yourself up, right? Start reaching your goals, like this energy, like this huge potential will be unpacking. And like this energy from the bottom chakra where you can kind of like feel safe, feel stability, feel support of the universe, this energy will be going up and up. And like the whole creativity, the whole like how you can develop, or like how you can communicate with people, or like how you can work with the projects, it will be also like showing up faster. Because otherwise, like if you're going to be like trying to do like trying to realize your projects, but you are not feeling safe, you're not feeling that the universe is supporting you, right? And in this case, you can basically use like any programs that can help with the negative beliefs, right? Because like this is your resource energy to, right, the 21st energy. Or you can be doing some energetic practices that basically like the grounding one, that you can feel the support of the earth, like feeling this stability, and then you can start to unpack this potential. And just in general, more physical activity you will be doing, more this energy will be like raising up and reaching your higher chakras. And just because you had this program right here, the second chakra is not completely full, is like your intuition center, is like something that you definitely must be using and must be sharing your insights with others. And one of the questions for this person was actually about like if his ideas for writing of the books will be successful. And in this case, if you, even probably even if you don't know the numerology, but if you heard what I was saying, you can already answer the question, right? So there's a huge potential. I mean, like there's definitely like, if you have a karmic tale that before you were not sharing the knowledge, and in this lifetime you have the idea that you want to write a book, and you like start to share the information in the even in the written form, that would be perfect. But ideal, of course, like starting with the books, it should be something that the person will be speaking up. So it should be something connected with the throat chakra, like either speaking up about his books, or like doing some kind of like conference, or like well, I don't know, like not just public speaking, but whatever this person is doing. But like if he's showing himself on the stage, like around a lot of people, like more he will be showing himself around more people, this energy will be going to the plus. Because for this program right here, like this person, it's not just like about the 17th energy, but about this program, he can definitely like be very successful, like really successful financial, and like more like kind of like this, there will be a person about whom we will know, right? If he's going to be bringing all his energies in the plus position. If we're going to be talking about his finances, right? So there is the two of the 20-second energy. One of the like there is a 20-second energy starting staying right on the financial karma. So this is the energies basically you were doing mistakes with the money in the past life, right? So this is the program on your finances. And this is the same 20-second energy that is staying like as a balance between your relationship and your finances. And it's actually the same program on your finances too, right? So what it is about? First of all, if we're going to be looking at the 20-second energy right here, it will be saying what the person was receiving money for in the previous life, but what he was not using. And if we're going to be looking at this energy, and this is the energy of freedom and happiness. So in the past life, the person received a project, and in this project, he's supposed to be creating something new, like something that was like never seen before, like something that the people will be like, no, just like super surprised, right? There was like something absolutely new. But the person, like I mean, like in his past life, right? What the person decided to do, and what actually brought this energy to stay here. The person did create something new. There was some different ideas. Like either he was like decided not to look wider. Like there was like some. It could be different reasons, right? But the person didn't create something new. He may not created anything at all, or he was created something that is familiar to everybody, right? It's like something safe, like something stable, but he didn't go above, right? So he didn't realize the purpose that's supposed to be bringing him like so much money, not just for himself but for the other people. But he basically stopped that flow, and the energy didn't go further. So in this lifetime, right, if the energy is staying here, so first of all, any activity that is basically like people will be saying, is he crazy? What, right? Whenever he's gonna be doing this activity and like showing something new, he's gonna start making money. So like for him, it's super important not to repeat what everybody else is doing, right? To show his personal individuality. So if you're writing a book, like for example, right, you don't need to do like anybody else, right? So if you're thinking like, oh, I'm gonna write this, and maybe people will be thinking that I'm crazy, you need to write this. If you feel like it's something that is like coming from the inside, something that like really resonates with you, even if you're gonna be like putting some strange pictures, like strange words you're gonna be putting, but like if it's coming from the inside, or like I'm and like coming from the above too, right? Like if you're getting this kind of like thoughts or understanding, you should definitely be doing that. So more unusual, you're gonna be doing something like more, something that is not gonna be like in the um, what people are used to have, right? Or like used to do, like more freedom you're gonna be doing, giving to yourself. While doing something like in any profession, doesn't matter what you're doing, but it should be like you should be feeling freedom, like that nothing is like basically holding you, right? So like even with the kids, right, it shouldn't be like something that you feel like is holding you. Like it should be always like that feeling of inner freedom. If you're gonna have this one, you're not gonna worry about money at all, because like it's both on your line that is like increasing the money and your karmic line. So more freedom inside of you, like more you can be happy in your everyday life, more you can be like doing something that you really love to do, more money it will be bringing. And for the whole program, it's like super important, like not to be like really controlling of the money, right? Like count every single dollar or something, but it should be like more freedom, like more creativity, and like it should be um something like basically you shouldn't be putting, you shouldn't be making other people feeling unfreedom, right? So if somebody around you like feeling then around you they cannot show themselves up, they need to watch what they're saying, like they need to watch what they're doing. Basically you kind of like not letting their freedom to show, like it will be closing your energy too. So it's so super important to feel your freedom and to make other people to be happy around you, and like not to share this happiness, and like not to force them to be in this certain conditions, like right, certain way of living, right? And another thing, so for example, if you have the force energy here, it should be like definitely if you're gonna be making, if you're gonna be having your own business, it will be successful too. And this is the strategy. What you should be using to get the money. It's again to have your own business, to take responsibility for yourself and for the money, to show your personality. More you're gonna be showing yourself, more you're gonna be talking about yourself, and accepting your individuality, more money you will have. And the third, like the energy of the 13th. more changes you will be starting. So for example, if you can do everything easily, so it means that you're not going to be afraid of changes, right? It's like it means that you're going to be easily starting new projects. As soon as there is some fear, or like fear of being unsuccessful, fear of that people will be like judging you, like or like any other fears, and you are afraid of taking any steps, it will be closing a lot of your energies, right? So like just using this potential on your first chart, right? Like this huge potential, like, your resources. And basically with a lot of like 18th energy. So whatever you're going to put your mind on, like, just put it as an aim, you're going to be reaching it through like really fast. And the more freedom you're going to be feeling, like easier you're going to be starting any projects, it will be successful. And more you're going to be going to like starting changes in your life, like changes around the house, like throwing away something that's like it doesn't serve you anymore. Don't work where you feel like you shouldn't be working, because like your intuition will definitely tell you like this is enough, right? Stop working there, like we're going to have a better position for you or something. If you're not if this person is not afraid to take a step, he will be successful. And even for his like private mission, the combination of these energies, what they say, like, yes, the whole universe supports him, right? He has like the huge, like the support of the intuition, like he should just listen to it and to show his personality. But the combination of these energies, it's either the person is again like hiding, like repeating his negative scenario, like hiding and like not showing and afraid of any actions or anything, or he's definitely showing himself. And more he's going to be showing, more he's going to be like, following that opportunities, right? Like following his intuition, he's going to be super successful, right? So I guess that's it, what I wanted to say about this matrix. Okay, if there are any questions, like just like put it in the comment under the video.